guys, we have July's donation started. Sharon is our first for the month, who added the sweet note on her PayPal donation. Have a great month. Well, Sharon, it started off pretty great already. Thank you so much. Bye. Hey guys, so it has been a month since I did an update on Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever and let everybody know that I had a second round, and I am so sorry that it's taken me so long to get another video up, but part of it is because I am dingling and I deleted a video and then I did a video and then never put it up. So we're just gonna do this way. So let's see. Hair is different because I could not stand not having my dreads, and I wanted my hair blonde, so got that. Anyways, so the second round of Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever we caught really early. Did not do any additional damage other than I'm extremely tired, and I was already tired, so there's not a whole lot of different news there. I got paint from a cup on my hand. We caught that early, and the fatigue that I have is so bad. It is horrible. I get tired just about over anything that I do. The one thing I can tell you is that my energy level is a lot better. It doesn't make a lot of sense because I'm super tired, but I do have more energy to do what I want to do. So I usually kind of try to push through the tired and not let it get me, but then it just takes over. And and I'm sure that I have said in the past that when I get tired, I just fall asleep, and that is still the case. The only thing is that I don't do it as bad. I can't say that I don't sleep as long because I'm sleeping a great deal. And hey, my cat is climbing all over everything, and knocking stuff over. That's Frankie, the big boy, and he went out the door. Anyway, but if I do too much, I just get super tired. And so that part has not changed a whole lot from before, other than I can do a little bit more before that happens. I am noticing that, yes, my energy level is up, and I'm not crashing nearly as hard. So I don't have, I don't work a day and then crash for 2 anymore. I can kind of do a little bit more, and I maybe just be tired. I just don't get, I don't get that, flu symptom thing going on anymore where I had chills and I ached everywhere. Now I have done that, but was not as bad, and it took me a lot longer to get to that point. So that's where I'm at on that. The second round, I took 2 weeks of doxycycline, and that took care of it. So I didn't have to take 3 weeks, and I didn't have to do it again. I think the last time I had already had the blood work done, and they thought that I may possibly have another autoimmune disease come up because of all this. And when we got the blood work back, I did not have another autoimmune. It was just the fact that Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever is an inflammatory type of a deal. And so the inflammation in my body was showing up as an autoimmune disease. So she ran more tests, and when I went back in for the second Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever, we ran all those tests over again, and the autoimmune disease came back negative because the inflammation was down. So that's a huge plus. I noticed with the second round of Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever, my sensitivity to red meat came back, and I haven't eaten a bunch of red meat since, so I don't know if that's kind of tapered back off again, because it had. So I just I have been trying to be real careful with that, because I don't like that feeling that it makes me have. Let's see what else. I have been, my great nieces have been out and stayed the night, and we played. I went out and bought myself a small, like 10-foot by 30-inch little, one of those easy setup pools. And that has been wonderful, by the way, because I can just get in and relax. There's enough room that I can get a little, big floaty in and just kind of lay on it and float around the pool. The kids have come out and played in the pool. So it's not been like the whole month. I put a couple of videos up about 2 weeks ago, and it's not that I have been just laying around feeling miserable. I've been doing some fun stuff too. So that's part of the reason why I haven't put a video up, is just because life has just been going, and I have been trying to enjoy life and enjoy some of the time that I have, that I can do stuff, because my energy level is back up and I want to get out and do some stuff. Now I will tell you, my little pool is underneath 2 huge trees and is in the shade all day long, and I'm not worried about it. They came out. I have a friend that works at a news station, and she came out and did an interview, because my part of Oklahoma, where I live, it is the northeastern part of Oklahoma County. We have the worst, the highest number of Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever cases, I believe they said, in the state. And my friend came out and interviewed me for the news, because I've had it twice now. And I am going to say that I don't know for certain what's causing the problem out here, but they are building a turnpike close to my house, within a quarter of a mile from my house. And so they're tearing down just a horrendous amount of wooded area. Some of my friends' houses are being knocked down. We've got at least 2 friends that are close by that have lost homes, and they are going through and they're tearing houses down. They're tearing wooded areas down. And so my thought on that is that all of what lives in the woods is coming and moving and coming my direction, and not just my direction, but spreading out away from the demolished wooded area that they lived in. So what I think is that because they're tearing down all of these areas that the ticks live, and that probably there's a higher concentration of ticks that are in that area that have Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever, because there's more deer that are in that area. That's probably why we have so many Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever cases right now, because this is the one area that they're building a turnpike in right now. They're building the turnpike all the way around Oklahoma City, way down south to way up north. And what I feel probably is going to happen is when they start hitting these other areas, they're going to see a skyrocket in Rocky Mountain spotted fever also, as well as any other tick-borne disease. So, like I said before, I'm not going to quit going outside. I'm not going to quit doing what I do. I'm not going to quit living. If I get another case of Rocky Mountain spotted fever, I'll deal with it when it happens. And I said that, and boom, bomb, bing, here we go, have another case. And I did just that. I dealt with it. I knew when I went to the doctor that I was going in to be checked for Rocky Mountain again because I did not feel good. And I had the same kind of feelings as I had before. It just wasn't as bad because I didn't wait as long. The tinnitus is a little bit worse. It's not huge. It's not horribly bad. It's not. Some days it's pretty bad, and some days it's not. It's not worse than it was before, but some days it feels like it. So I can't say that I have it worse or that it was added to. It's nerve damage, and it's probably caused from the Rocky Mountain spotted fever. I have been told that the doxycycline can cause it as well, but I don't know. All I know is that Rocky Mountain spotted fever does more damage to you because it attacks the small blood vessels in your system. And so you're going to have issues if you get it and you wait too long to get it taken care of. So, yeah. But I just wanted to come on and let everybody know I'm still doing okay. I've just been living life, and some is living life, and some is I'm too tired to mess with stuff. And I have been super, super crazy because I am doing tumblers now, and I have all these tumblers that people have ordered that I'm doing, and this is turning into kind of a little business on the side here. This little guy is waiting for glitter, and well, I'm waiting for it to dry first, but it's going to have glitter and some daisies on it. I have got an order coming up for 10 of the Yeti cups for a business that a friend of mine owns. And so that's a good order. And probably I have another one that I'm cleaning previous stuff off so I can do it. But this tumbler thing is going good. It's getting started. It's rolling, and we're gonna fly with that and see where it goes. And I'm tickled to death that I have that to do. And I'm still making like the little paracord handles for the Yetis, and I'm still painting. I have a painting. Somebody is as soon as they get me the colors and the dimensions, we're going to start that. But you know, I've been living, I've been sleeping, I've been taking care of myself, and I've been doing tumblers. And also t-shirts. I'm doing iron-on custom t-shirts. And, you know, all this stuff is custom because it's stuff that you do for one person and one person only. The custom t-shirts is you send me what you're looking for, and I help you design it. And then I put it on a t-shirt, and we go from there. But I'm just doing what I do and living. And my husband has been in Denton, Texas, and now he is in Pryor, Oklahoma, which is up by Tulsa. So he's still not home, but he's working, and that's what we need. So that's a good thing. We had our kids camps for church, and I went to visit one night, And I say one night, I went in the morning and we stayed until after dinner, and that wiped me out for a couple of days because lots of kids, lots of stuff going on. And I did what I always do. I did more than I should, and I wore myself out, and so I never made it back. And that made me so mad because I wanted to go back and see my kids. I love those kids. But it's okay because I got to see them the one day while they were there, and it was really awesome to be able to see all of them and get to enjoy some of the day with them. But God, I can't. My brain is. I think I've told you everything as far as the update on Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever, and probably more than anybody needed to know about what is going on in my world. But it's okay. It's okay. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna call that a wrap. I have got some stuff to do on cups, and I'm also crocheting some stuff right now, which is kind of, I go from bing, bing, bang, bing, bing, bang, and just what I can do and keep going. At least with this stuff, I can sit and I don't have to get mentally, maybe a little mentally kind of, but I can sit and I don't overexert myself, and it's okay. But I think I'm going to leave this at that and wrap it up so I can get busy doing some things I need to do. And that's all I got, I think. Anyways, so you guys stay healthy. If you have a question, ask, and if I don't know the answer, I'll help you find it. Please, if you think that you possibly could have Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever, just go to the doctor and ask them to test you. The quickest way to take care of it is to get diagnosed early and get on the medication quickly so that you don't have any issues. Don't hesitate to take the doxycycline. I think, from what I understand, it's the only thing that will take care of Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever. So you need to take the antibiotic. Don't let somebody tell you that you don't need the antibiotic, because you do. There have been far too many people lose their lives over this stuff. There have been kids that have died, people that have lost arms and legs, and you don't want that. So if you have severe headache, if you have flu-like symptoms, just because you don't have a rash doesn't mean you don't have it. Flu-like symptoms, slight temperature, varying degrees of temperature, on and off temperature, any of that, I would still go, if there's a possibility that you could have it, go get it checked, because you don't want to be the one that doesn't and you lose your life over it. It's just not worth it. Not worth it at all. And it sucks to have a little tick take you out like it did me, but I would rather get it caught quick and have a few little problems like I'm having than to lose your life over it. So I hope that this has helped you some or a lot, and that's really what I'm going for, because nobody knows anything about it, and I say that every time, and it's just the way it is. There's not enough information on Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever, so I'm hoping that that changes with every video and anybody that you come in contact with. So do that. Subscribe and hit the bell, and it'll tell you when I put another video up. I say it every time. I'm going to try to keep up more with my videos, and then I go a month without putting one up, and that's what happens. But just if you have any questions, ask, subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I put another video up. And seriously, even if you don't want to comment or ask a question, all of my social media is on the back of the video, and my email address is on there. Email me, and we can talk that way. So just be your own advocate, because you're going to have to be in some places, because sometimes they don't want to test you for it. And just because you don't have a rash, or just because your temperature is not a certain degree, or you don't have it for as long, does not mean you don't have it, because sometimes you don't have those symptoms. So I'm doing the best I can, and I hope that this helps. Anyways, y'all be good, y'all be safe, y'all be healthy, and take care of yourself, okay? All right. I love you, and I'll yak at you later.